training MMA, coaching, jiu-jitsu, sparring, you get a lot of injuries, aches and pains. And I noticed that you're a big proponent of CBD.
I got to link up with a company called Canna CBD. They're based out of the UK, and the owner Tim Kite is a good friend of mine now. Really great guy. He actually, he before he got involved with Canna CBD, he used to be a rescue diver. He used to help save people like down when they had the tsunami in Phuket, and he also helped those boys that were stuck in the cave up in Chiang Rai. Like the dude's like a crazy super. Like he's pretty well off now, but he still does that stuff, man. And to me, like being a firefighter, like knowing that call of duty and call of action for like somebody who has money and who has a family and has no reason to be out there, can go out and help those people like that is amazing. But anyways, like for the CBD, talking to him and he was telling me about the benefits, I definitely wanted to give it a try. So I started using it in February, and just like these like oral drops, and you take 2 in the morning and then 2 at night, and man, it helps out with like inflammation. So like particularly for me or any jujitsu guy, man, you're getting contorted, dude. You're getting arm barred, you're getting yanked on, and you're gonna get pain in your joints, and it relieves a lot of pain, man. Like especially in the mornings, like any fighter who knows that when you get up, dude, it's like I feel like an old man trying to walk around, and it's been kind of nice to wake up and feel like, oh yeah, I'm all right. But I to be honest, I think I found the major health benefit for me was at night before you sleep, dude. Like what I highly recommend, even for you. I don't know, you got problems sleeping at night?
Not really.
No, good for you, man. But like for fighters and jiu-jitsu guys, I think it's hard because everybody has like these bouts of insomnia. I find it really common, man. And I remember asking a jiu-jitsu coach one time, like, hey, dude, I find myself having a hard time sleeping. And he's like, you know why? And he's like, why? He's like, well, because you're getting in a fight every day. I was like, wait, what do you mean? And he's like, well, yeah, you're training jiu-jitsu, and yeah, you're drilling, and yeah, like you know that you're just training, but your body can't tell the difference. Your body thinks you're in a fight. So what happens when you're in your fight? You get a raised level of adrenaline and cortisol in your system. And when that happens, you're more alert and you're more awake. And if you're somebody who trains in the evening time, like normal people, who have a day job and they can only train in the evening, that's why you're up. Because your body can't tell the difference between training and you fighting on a street with some crazy hobo. It's all the same to you. So that's why you're up. And so like I was like, oh crap. So that's a problem. I know so many fighters that have a hard time sleeping, man. And it's because of that. You have very raised cortisol levels. So one of the benefits of CBD when I started. So man, like any time I get into something, I get into it deep, right? So I started studying about it, and one of the benefits about CBD is that what it does is it lowers your cortisol levels, which also get rid of inflammation. So that's why you get like less pain and aches in your joints. And also when your cortisol level drops, then you're more calm, thus letting you sleep. So like if anybody's out there and they want a good sleeping routine, this is what I've been doing, is that like you get a foam roller, you see those?
Yeah.
Or like a mobility ball, and you roll out on your back for like 5 to 10 minutes, working out the kinks. So that way, like, after you get a massage, how you feel pretty relaxed, like you want to go like lay down or sleep. Same thing, but it's a self massage. So I'll do that. And then I take a supplement called ZMA, which is like zinc and magnesium. And it helps to relax you as well. And then I have some chamomile tea, and I just put 2 drops of my CBD, and man, I'm out like a light, dude. It's nice. Like sleeping is, for any athlete out there, is the best. Like 8 hours of sleep is the best PED you could be taking. You're getting the right amounts of hormones and like HGH and testosterone into your system to help you fully recover. Like did you listen to that podcast with Rogan when he was talking about, he had that guy on with the book called Why We Sleep?
I listened to it, but I don't remember it. I've listened to so many podcasts, I don't remember it.
Dude, like, yeah. So I listened to that one, and it freaked me out because, like, all the years from firefighting, there are days where, like, I hadn't slept, like working 32-hour shifts, like just days where you're not sleeping. dude, that's so bad for your health. I come to find out, I read the book too, and it's like, dude, like I was like thinking in my head, it's like, man, how many days I like just shortened my life just because just not sleeping, you know. And then training, same thing. You just have all nighters. And when I used to work as a doorman, you're up all night too. So it's like, fuck, dude, you're really messing up your health. And I started correlating when I had my worst injuries is when I had the less amount of sleep. Like when I had about 4 to 5 hours of sleep at night, that's when I had the worst injuries in my life. So once I kind of start putting those together, I try to make it a habit of every night just going through this like little routine to kind of get me relaxed and put me to sleep. So every night I got 8 hours of sleep, and lo and behold, dude, I think just from that alone, from the CBD, like that as a benefit has been super key, and just for my overall quality of life, man. I think for anybody, it's great, you know. So yeah, I'm a big proponent of it. I think anybody out there, I highly recommend it.
Do you think that the CBD has a mental effect, a cognitive effect on you?
If anything, it has a calming effect. I don't really see that it has like some people they're afraid because it comes from the marijuana the cannabis plant, but it's only one part of it, right? So you have the two chemical components. You have the THC and then you have the CBD, and it just completely isolates the CBD part. So there's no psychoactive effect of it, but CBD is known to have a calming effect. So for like people who have like anxiety, or like people who like have like kind of like depression or any of these type of things, it's been known to kind of calm them down. I haven't personally seen that benefits, but maybe somebody else does. But yeah, that studies have shown that it can help to relieve anxiety and stress and all these things. Because why? Because you're lowering your cortisol levels, right? Lower your cortisol levels, you lose weight, you maintain a healthy sleeping pattern, and I think it's cool, man. It's a wonder drug, you know. And for cancer patients, like it's been known to help eat away at cancer and help aid them. It's just I'm excited that like now, like you're seeing it in England now, it's becoming legal. You're seeing now it's in 18 different states in America now. These things are becoming legal just because we're seeing all the benefits, and it's crazy that like we've like nobody can be adults about this and be like, listen, man, this thing is obviously a medicine. Like everybody chill the fuck out. I've seen what it's done for my life. I've seen somebody who's going through cancer who was also taking this. It completely reversed it. He had a tumor in his brain, and so they couldn't do chemotherapy on him. So what they did is they gave him the CBD, and then they gave him this THC oil called they call it the Rick Simpson protocol. Anybody should look it up online if they know somebody who has cancer or anything like that. I think it's really important for people to know this information. But this guy, I met him. He had a tumor that was growing in his brain. It was like, or not a tumor, but like a cancer cell that was growing in his brain, and he's starting to shut off his motor functions. And after taking this Rip Simpson protocol, which is concentrated THC and concentrated CBD, they shrunk it by 80%. When I first met him, the guy couldn't talk, and like 3 weeks later, when I met him, the guy could talk. He could move his hands, and it's amazing, man. And why are we keeping this illegal? For what? It's saving people's lives, and it's like I said, the more and more I delve into this, I can see like, oh, holy this is an amazing plant, and we got to get the stigma and the fear out of it, and embrace it. Like, hey, this is how we're gonna save people. It might save your parent. It might save my parent one day. So be educated.
Well, Thailand is moving towards legalizing it for medical use very soon, right?
Yeah. Yes, because with the number one killer here in Thailand is cancer. And so now that they're seeing that this Rick Simpson protocol can be done, and you're seeing doctors here that are slowly backing it more and more, and they're holding conferences here. They're realizing that yes, there is an actual benefit for it. And I think economic wise, if it's the only Asian country that legalizes medical marijuana, you think about the economical boom that this country will be huge. It'll no longer have to be just tourism; it'll be medical tourism that everybody comes here, because you can go and get your cancer treatment here. and not get the effects of chemotherapy or radiation and slowly killing yourself. Like you can get it and go through your treatment and it'd be well, man. So I think it's amazing. That's why I love Thailand, dude. It's a great country. They get it.
Kumite Radio is brought to you by Supplement Warfare. Go to supplementwarfare.com.au for all the best supplements on the planet. Use coupon code Kumite Radio at checkout to get 10% off all orders.